I was like maybe 20 feet away from a bird strike. Like that was nuts. Like I'm still like shaking from that. Welcome to Up in the Air. My name is Pat, the pilot, in training, of course, pilot in training. And it's time to check into today's flight. So today we're gonna be doing some more pattern work. We're gonna be practicing. It is gonna be my 4th time going up solo. Probably do about an hour's worth of pattern work. And we're gonna be getting ready to do a long cross country, which is gonna be from Stratford to Groton, and then Groton to Poughkeepsie, Poughkeepsie back to Stratford. And I'm also gonna be doing my cross country night flight with my instructor to Philadelphia, and then on the way back, I think I mentioned in a previous video that on the way back we're gonna be taking the Hudson corridor. So definitely stay tuned for those flights. Really exciting. Next month, or actually towards the end of this month rather, I'm gonna be heading out to Idaho, and we're gonna be doing some flying out there. Very special guest on the vlog, my future brother-in-law. His name's Christian. He is an F-15E, which is the Strike Eagle, they call it. It's a fighter jet. So very excited to do some flying out there with him. He's gonna be taking me up in a smaller plane. I'm not gonna tell you which one. You'll just have to wait for later videos to check that out. But I will see you guys up in the air in a few minutes here. I'm heading down to Stratford to do some more pattern work. So it's gonna be my 4th time solo in the Piper Cherokee. We'll see you there. All right, folks, welcome aboard. Just finished our ground run-up. We're heading over to our hold short position to get ready to do some pattern work. So welcome aboard. Whew. Day started off pretty cool, and now it's very hot.
Cherokee 446, runway 24, full length, clear for takeoff. On the go, make right traffic.
On the go, make right traffic for 446, clear for takeoff.
46 uniform, runway 24, clear to land. Clear to land 24, 46 uniform.
Good power. Center line.
And 5858 Juliet.
Bridge is alive.
24.
Hold short 24.
40.
Hotel, 58 Juliet, roger.
Like 60, rotate.
Faster than the speed of light, we stretch time.
Alright, get this trimmed up here for 79.
Hotel, clear for takeoff. Your southeast departure is approved.
We don't look too guilty. We don't crave too much.
All right, takeoff was pretty smooth. We're just pitching for 79.
6079 Zulu.
And making right traffic.
79 Zulu, Bridgeport Tower.
79 Zulu, we're 7 miles to the east.
About 500 feet here.
1,000 feet.
We get to about 600.
Is approved, altimeter 3019er.
We will start a right turn.
Thank you.
Oh, airspeed's good. About 8 knots. Put in another notch flaps here. Trim, pressure. right on glide path. No, when we hit these thermals, we're gonna lose a little bit of altitude, so I'm gonna add a bit of power now. Our speed is good. Add our final notch of flaps once we get stabilized here. And then notch of flaps. Slow us down a little bit. All right, so I'm just watching my touchdown point here. It's good. We're on glide path, so that's good. About 70 knots. I know I have the runway made at this point. Right about here. Slowly start to take the power back. And just let it settle to the runway. Power back to idle. Okay. Settle. Power. Rotate. Alright. It's some thermals here, but get pass out over the water, it gets a little bit more smooth. Pitching for 70. Alright, so first landing, I mean, didn't really get into ground effect. I think I was a little bit slow, so I mean, it was a smooth touchdown, but it wasn't like nose up. I didn't hold it off. I mean, really got to work on that. Busy day, so getting a little bit distracted by all the radio communication. So now I'm taking some power out. I'm about to turn
runway 24.
And Bridgeport Tower, Cherokee 38996 at Alpha for 24, holding short for landing traffic. We're going to be a left turn out eastbound.
I was like maybe 20 feet away from a bird strike. Like that was nuts. Like I'm still like shaking from that. It was a big bird, maybe a crane or something. I mean, it was a big bird. It was literally right at like maybe my 10 o'clock below. It was flying up and then it dove right down as I was coming right over it. That was insane. That flight was interesting. I think that I experienced wake turbulence just now, and I'm not 100%. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. But as I'm coming in for landing on one of my landings, you could see it. I'll show you right here where I'm basically settling down to the runway, slowly settling down, and my speed was good. I was like 65, 70 knots, you know, coming into ground effect, and I sort of get like pushed down to the runway, and then as soon as I like fall or get pushed down, it felt like I got like pushed down by some sort of like external force, and that's why I think it might have been wake turbulence, because I get pushed down and then immediately I balloon back up, like I bounce back up, and my right wing sort of like dips. You can see it here a little bit. Basically what had happened was there was a jet that was waiting, holding short of 2-4, and ATC put him out right in front of me. Like I was probably 1.5 miles out on final, and you know, the book says you're supposed to wait 3 minutes. Maybe 1.5 miles out would have been enough time, but I think I might have experienced a little wake turbulence. Also, what's even more crazy, and you guys can definitely see this. I'll slow it down for you right here. Almost had a bird strike. They've been warning. There's been NOTAMs out. They've been warning people with NOTAMs you know, that there's been increased bird, you know, wildlife activity, and I've seen it from the ground, but never in the air. I mean, this bird, you could see it right here, was like maybe 20, 30 feet below me. Basically what happened was it started up like way above me and then sort of dove like right underneath the plane as I was coming in on final. Pretty scary stuff. I definitely have to be more cautious of birds and wildlife out of Stratford, you know, and try to avoid it as best I could. I mean, there's really nothing I could have done about that situation. It just came out of nowhere. I didn't even really notice it while I was flying. I like saw something in my peripheral, but then as you can see here, when you check the tapes, you could clearly see it flying right underneath me. Some sort of bird. It looked like maybe a goose or something like that. But thanks for tuning in on this week's video, and I will definitely be posting some more cool content coming up. Like I said, I have a cross-country flight in Connecticut to do, a little 3-leg flight, and then a night cross-country to Philly. And then at the end of this month, we're going to be having a really cool special guest on Up in the Air. It is my future brother-in-law. He flies the F-15E Strike Eagle, so definitely stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for all the support. Be sure to, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one.